The next day, Ayomide arrived the restaurant, determined to find out Iya Basira's secret recipe. She spied on Iya Basira as she was cooking, taking note of all the ingredients used. However, when she reached home that evening, Ayomide could not remember anything that happened at the restaurant. Once upon a time, there lived a village cook, popularly known as Iya Basira, who was the owner of a local food joint in the village where all the men loved to eat. Iya Basira's restaurant was always crowded with men of the village who believed that she cooked the best meals. People would often fight themselves and even go as far as washing their own plates just to have a taste of Iya Basira's meal. Because of Iya Basira's food, many men began to refuse their wives' food, comparing it to that of Iya Basira, and this angered the women of the village, whose husbands stopped eating their meals. One day, the aggrieved women gathered as they had all had enough of what was happening. They deliberated on what to do about Iya Basira, as they all wanted their husbands to start eating their food again. One of the women, named Aduni, suggested that instead of plotting against Iya Basira, they should do everything possible to find out how she cooks her meals. Another woman named Ola disagreed, saying that what they should rather do is to ensure that they closed down Iya Basira's restaurant, because as long as the restaurant was still in the village, their husbands would never eat their food. The whole room was now filled with murmuring, as the women found it difficult to agree on what they would do to Iya Basira. However, all their husbands were currently at Iya Basira's restaurant, eating and praising her delicious meals. Aduni, determined to find a solution, proposed that a secret spy be sent to work for Iya Basira, as she heard that she was currently looking for a plate washer because her last plate washer mysteriously disappeared. The women all pondered on who they would send, as Iya Basira knew them all and would be unwilling to employ any of them in her restaurant. One of the women then stepped forward to suggest that her niece, who just moved into their village, would be the best spy, as no one knew who she was. All the women screamed in jubilation as they celebrated their clever plan to uncover Iya Basira's cooking secrets. The next day, the woman's niece, named Ayomide, discreetly applied for the position of a plate washer at Iya Basira's restaurant. Impressed by Ayomide's humility, Iya Basira hired her without hesitation. However, Ayomide noticed something strange about Iya Basira, who told her to always enter her kitchen using her back. Iya Basira warned Ayomide never to enter her kitchen using her front, because the day that she does, she would regret ever disobeying her orders. Ayomide, although skeptical about working for Iya Basira, decided to take on the job of the plate washer. She spent the whole day washing plates and left the restaurant late at night when all the customers had left. After her first day of working at Iya Basira's restaurant, Ayomide returned home exhausted. Her auntie, eager to know how her day went, asked, but Ayomide realized that she could no longer remember all that happened at the restaurant. This was strange, as Ayomide wasn't one to forget things so easily. The next day, Ayomide arrived the restaurant, determined to find out Iya Basira's secret recipe. She spied on Iya Basira as she was cooking, taking note of all the ingredients used. However, when she reached home that evening, Ayomide could not remember anything that happened at the restaurant. Her auntie was so furious as she accused Ayomide of taking sides with Iya Basira and pretending not to remember anything that happened at the restaurant. Ayomide tried to explain that she too was shocked at what was happening, but her auntie found it hard to believe. One afternoon, a woman named Mama Ojo came to the restaurant fuming in anger. Her husband informed her of his decision to marry Iya Basira, and Mama Ojo came to the restaurant to confront Iya Basira, not knowing that she was not alone. Several other women also trooped to the restaurant, accusing Iya Basira of trying to take their husbands. The whole restaurant was now in chaos as the women confronted Iya Basira about the alleged affair with their husbands. Iya Basira, however, denied all accusations, stating that she had no interest in marrying anyone's husband. Amidst the commotion, Ayomide quietly observed Iya Basira. She noticed that she seemed unusually calm, almost as if she knew something the others didn't. Ayomide decided to seize the opportunity to get to the bottom of what was happening. She monitored when Iya Basira had left the kitchen and snuck into Iya Basira's kitchen. But instead of using her back to enter the kitchen, as Iya Basira had instructed her to, Ayomide walked through the kitchen door with her front and noticed something she had never seen in the kitchen before. Ayomide noticed that the whole kitchen had stains of blood and wondered where the blood would have come from. Immediately, Iya Basira walked into the kitchen and loosened a blood-stained cloth from underneath her dress. Iya Basira dipped the blood-stained cloth into her pot of food and began to stir continuously. After a few minutes, she removed the cloth, and Ayomide opened her mouth in shock as she never knew that Iya Basira cooked her food with the blood from her menstrual cycle. Ayomide pretended not to notice what was happening and realized that all this while, Iya Basira had been using evil powers to make her forget all that ever happened in her kitchen. Whenever Ayomide walked into the kitchen with her back, she lost all her memory of the things that occurred in the kitchen because of Iya Basira's evil charm. However, the charm was broken. Immediately Ayomide went against Iya Basira's rule and walked into the kitchen with her front. Now, she was able to remember everything that she saw, and Ayomide was extremely scared as she feared what will happen if Iya Basira found out what she had done. At this point, Ayomide could not wait to close from work to go tell her auntie all that she had seen in Iya Basira's kitchen. As night came, Ayomide's heart began to race so fast. She was afraid of what will happen if Iya Basira realizes that she knew the secret to her delicious meals. After washing up all the plates, Ayomide decided to head home when she suddenly heard a loud and evil laugh behind her. It was Iya Basira who blew a powdery substance on Ayomide's face. A few hours later, Ayomide woke up in a strange room. She screamed for help and heard a faint voice of a young woman behind her in the room who asked if she was the new plate washer. Ayomide replied with a yes, and the woman told her that she was the previous plate washer who had been locked away for months. Ayomide felt a cold shiver that ran down her spine. She asked the woman why she was locked away, and the young woman revealed to her that she broke Iya Basira's only rule and saw the secret to her delicious meals. The young woman told Ayomide that Iya Basira locked her up in the room and always fed her once a day with an enchanted meal, which always made her forget all that she saw. However, when she noticed what the meals were doing to her, she stopped eating them as she secretly poured them away so as not to raise suspicion with Iya Basira, who believed that her memory had been wiped clean. Determined to break free, Ayomide and the young woman, whose name was Amina, devised a plan. They waited for the right moment when Iya Basira was away from the house. Ayomide and Amina used the weight of their body to push hard on the door, but noticed that they began to feel dizzy. Iya Basira had anticipated this and surrounded her house with a very strong charm to prevent anyone from escaping. The more they tried to walk towards the door, the weaker they became. So Ayomide and Amina realized that they needed a different approach to break the enchantment. Immediately, Ayomide remembered her late father's last words to her. He said that whenever she was in trouble, she should call out his name 3 times and he would be there to rescue her. So Ayomide called out her late father's name 3 times, and suddenly she felt a surge of energy course through her body as she approached the door again. This time, the charm's resistance significantly reduced, allowing her to push the door open without succumbing to any weakness. Ayomide assisted Amina as they escaped into the night. They arrived at Ayomide's auntie's house and Ayomide shared their entire ordeal, exposing Iya Basira's evil practices. The next morning, Ayomide's auntie, along with the women of the village, decided to confront Iya Basira and put an end to her evil practices. Iya Basira, sensing that her secret had been exposed, tried to run away from the village but was apprehended by the angry women who demanded justice for the harm that she had caused to the entire community. Iya Basira, cornered and powerless, confessed to her evil actions. She revealed that she had been using her menstrual blood to enchant her food, making it irresistible to the men of the village. She also admitted to locking away those who discovered her secret, ensuring that they remain under her control. The women then brought the matter before the village elders, who condemned Iya Basira for her wicked deeds. They asked why she did what she did, and Iya Basira revealed that since her husband died many years ago, she envied all the women that were happily married and could not stand to see them happy. So she decided to use her food to bring discord to the happy families. Everyone opened their mouths in shock as the elders banished Iya Basira out of the village forever. As Iya Basira left the village, all the men returned to their wives to apologize for their behavior. With Iya Basira gone, the women of the village reclaimed their rightful place in their husbands' lives, and the bonds of family and community grew stronger as everyone realized the importance of love, trust, and loyalty. The lesson to be learned from this story is that greed can lead one to do so much evil. We should learn to always be contented with what we have and not dabble into evil practices, as it always backfires. Always be appreciative of the people God puts in your life, because the grass is not always greener on the other side. I hope you enjoyed the story.
Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It helps us grow our channel. I'll see you in our next story. Bye.